stand on stage and that'll be the joke.
Except you're an orange cloud, Johnny.
You can see the joke.
I can see an orange cloud.
I see
That's the joke.
But that's
Johnny Blue Eyes. Are we supposed to heckle these, or just be nice? What's the rule?
Whatever you want to do. You can do anything you want.
Don't you throw no rotten tomatoes at me.
That's my job.
In this economy, I can't afford to throw those away. I gotta eat them.
Oh, yeah.
Rotten tomatoes, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Just the green ones.
I love fried green tomatoes. Oh, my God.
Am I still smoke?
in my life, fried a tomato.
Am I still smoke, thick?
No cornmeal, flour.
Well, I don't know what's the matter with your camera, but, Hey, Joan just came online, honey.
Let me check my audio.
Goody, maybe she'll come. Maybe she and Jill will
You
show up.
want me, teleporter?
Yeah. Tell her we're here and say you want to come and do some. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's a sign that she might want to, you know? I think.
There's Jim Cloud this way in.
See if Jill gets on, too.
Everybody's going to be clouds for the video.
Aww. Well, that's okay. Clouds are good.
Out of SL.
How come nobody said hello to Silently Looming?
Everybody said hello.
We said hello, but maybe he didn't hear us.
Maybe I didn't hear it either. I didn't even hear it. I don't know why I didn't hear it.
I mean, I even put it in text.
Okay, I did see your text, but I didn't
Jim,
hear
hey, Jim.
Yes. Isn't it rich? Are we impaired? Look to the skies and we see all the drones in the air.
At least one of us is
Send in the drones. There ought to be drones. Don't bother, they're here.
Hey, that's a touchy subject up there in the Northeast.
Oh,
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh well. Cleopatra's online. I haven't seen Cleopatra in a long time. She's been dead for years.
I think it was Amazon deliveries gone rogue.
Could be.
Could be. Well, there was a
I
Mexican.
didn't think that we had drones doing that yet.
They do it in
Yeah,
some
they
places.
do. Yeah, they do.
Some areas they doing it. I don't know if they're doing it up there though. They ain't doing it by me.
My
Well, I'm in the
Mexican neighbors.
Northeast. I haven't seen a drone yet.
You probably shoot him out of the air down here.
Uh-oh, Gleesa just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my lord. Or maybe Fiddler touched her computer again.
I'm sending her a teleport, honey.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
Oh, good. Is Geo coming too? Or did you ask her?
I don't see Gio on yet.
Yeah. Text her and ask, is Geo coming too?
She's coming right now. There she is right here.
She's breathing hard too. Lord.
Yeah.
Well, they usually
Hello. She loves me. Hey, Joan, is Gio coming?
Gio, I haven't seen Gio all day.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
big out on
Well,
them.
we're glad you came anyway, Joan.
All right, we go to see you, honey. Yep. You're looking good, Joan.
Lisa's back online.
All right, she's
Hi,
here.
everyone. Somebody please test the Christmas party invitation to see if it's working.
Christmas party. Where do we got?
I don't know how to do that.
It's to the right of the stage.
Fire alarm?
Hey, Jim Sella. Right of the stage. Right of the stage. Yeah? Merry Christmas.
On the floor,
December 19th. On the floor.
which is Thursday.
For $0. And I got a.
Hooligans, December 19th.
I got a folder.
19th is Keith. Just click for a landmark.
Did you get the landmark?
Christmas attire.
Oh, I'm wearing it. detach.
It says Hooligans Christmas Party,
Close off.
12/19. That's 2 days from now. Friday night. Oh, it's Thursday night. Hooligans Roadside Christmas Party. No give contest. What the hell is that? It says buy 0.
Yeah, that means it's free.
Yeah, a free invitation. Isn't that nice?
All right.
Hey Wade, good to see you. Long time no see.
We don't charge it to you, you know.
Are you coming, honey?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if my white owl shows up after I pour the beer on Keith's ashes on the 19th.
White owl?
Yeah.
Okay,
after
see
I
if
poured
we
the
touch
beer
it
on
now,
the
if you get
ashes,
the time.
a white snowy owl came 5 days in a row, and I had 5 ashes out there.
Hi, Haley. Hi, Angel.
Weird. It was so weird. Weird.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Hey, Wade.
Oh,
Nick, can
Alright,
you
Wade's
touch
here, y'all. I think we can go ahead and start.
Can you touch that again, please?
Where is
Just finished
Kirsten?
testing the landmark giver.
Okay, looking good in
Came
here.
online, it says.
And she went offline,
No, She
okay.
went offline. She went offline.
Yeah, she's bouncy.
Yeah, so it'll be like that sometimes.
Everybody's internet,
I got
like everybody's
I
internet.
went.
Just like half of y'all are clouds.
Johnny,
Wow, that's terrible.
But I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah,
That's all right. We
You
don't
have
care.
blue eyes in real life,
Yeah.
Johnny?
it sure do.
Because we are heads up in the clouds.
Ocean blue.
You sing like old blue eyes?
I don't know. I ain't tried lately.
My applause isn't working.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
over the text.
it's all over
I
the
don't even
text
hear
right there.
Sound, I have that turned down. I don't even know.
I don't even have that.
Too many gestures. I hate that.
All right, somebody's purring.
Alright, everybody.
Good to see you.
Welcome to Hooligans Underground. And welcome to the standing room. Yay, I'm glad y'all made it. Even though y'all clouds.
You clouds to me, all right?
Am I?
No, you ain't. I see everybody clearly.
Really? Good. I guess my connection might be bad. Might be all them damn drones interfering with our signals.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go.
You good, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everybody good?
I'm checking everybody out.
Checking everybody.
Looking good, looking good, looking good.
Alright,
Always.
to the new people in here, let y'all know the main reason for this comedy club is to give people who ain't comedians a chance to come up here and tell a few jokes without getting tomatoes thrown at them. And we have fun too.
I
Even
got
if
a
your
big
jokes
one I
bomb,
can throw at you.
We're probably gonna
That's
laugh.
what she said.
We like laughing.
That was rude. I'm sorry.
And speaking of that, I'm gonna start us off with, of course, a Boudreaux. I know y'all been waiting all week for Boudreaux.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Boudreaux. Walking down the beach, down in Holly Beach. That's in Cameron Parish. When he noticed a bottle that had washed up came from the Gulf. Now he picked it up and he rubbed the mud off of it to see what kind of bottle it was. When lo and behold, a genie popped out. Now the genie, she tells Boudreaux, said, well, times are kind of tough right now, and I can only grant you one wish instead of the usual tree. Now Boudreaux, he thinks for a minute, and he tells the genie, he says, I would like my dog to win the next dog races down there in Lafayette. At that time, the genie looks over and notices a three-legged dog limping along behind Boudreaux. And he asks Boudreaux if that was his dog. Boudreaux said, yep, it's my dog. Well, I'm afraid that even with all the powers I have, I can't guarantee you that a three-legged dog could win anything. And make another wish. Now Boudreaux, he thinks for a minute, and he says, all right, I wish for my wife, Marie, to win the next Miss Louisiana contest. Now right about that time, Marie was walking over the dunes towards him. Genie takes one look at Marie, turns and looks at Boudreaux. Now, on second thought, let's have another look at that dog.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, she may not be a looker, but she could cook a damn good gumbo. That's all that matters.
Oh, we done heard the stories about Marie. She a little bit more than cooked gumbo.
A little bit more.
You're not already Miss Louisiana, though.
Boudreaux, he done got pulled over by Louisiana State Police for speeding. Now the trooper started to lecture at Boudreaux about his speed, and in general, he began to throw his weight around, make Boudreaux real uncomfortable. You can't trust them Louisiana troopers. They all got attitudes. Now finally, the trooper got around to writing out a ticket, and as he was doing that, he kept swatting at some flies that was buzzing around his head. Boudreaux says, hey, you're having some problems with them circle flies, I see. Now, just a second, the trooper stopped writing the ticket. He says, well, yeah, if that's what they called. Never heard of circle flies. So Boudreaux says, well, circle flies are common down here on the farm. See, they're called circle flies because they're almost always found circling around the back end of a horse.
Oh boy.
Hey, Wildcat. After that, the trooper says, oh, and he goes back to writing that ticket. And after a minute, he stops. He says, hey, wait a minute. You trying to call me a horse's ass? Boudreaux said, oh no, officer.
Don't pester
I
me.
got
Go
way
get
too
your
much respect for law and police in general to even think about calling you a horse's ass. Now the trooper said, well, that's a good thing. If I could write some more tickets yet. Now after a long pause, Boudreaux says, well, hard to fool them flies though. Alright, y'all. It's time for my favorite part, and that's the open mic part. I get to hear y'all's jokes.
Hey, wow, did it?
Wildcat wanna come?
Yay,
Can't
challenge!
pass that up. Alright, everybody, let's welcome up Wildcat.
Let's see if I can get this mic done right now this time.
Hey, baby.
Oh, it worked.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. All right.
Perfect.
All right. Okay, is this thing working?
Yeah.
You're looking very Christmassy up there, Chalice.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It does happen to be that season. Wow, look at all the peoples out there. Wow. And not orange clouds either. Y'all look awesome. Y'all are great. And it's so good to see some of you out at wrestling. What a show tonight for the last show of the year. What a wonderful show. So hello to everybody I didn't get to say hello to when I popped in finally. So, yes, let's get started with my lame old stuff so we can have the real jokes come later. Okay? So what kind of concert costs only 45 cents?
What kind?
Oh my.
A 50-cent concert featuring
A cheap
Nickelback.
one. A cheap one.
That's good.
That's funny.
Oh, when did that poor old guy... Oh, here comes Kirsten back. I'll wait till she gets in. Welcome back, Kirsten.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yay.
Hey, Ray.
Hard crash.
Aw. So, Here we go. What did the grape say when it got crushed?
Ouch.
Didn't say nothing. It just let out a little whine.
It whined.
And you know, I think for me at least, I want to be cremated because, it's going to be my last hope for a smoking hot body.
Oh my God.
Okay, yes. If you saw my body, you'd know what I'm talking about. A crazy wife said to her husband, the moose are falling from the sky. And the husband says, it's reindeer.
It's raining, dear.
It's reindeer. What did the zebra say the first time he saw a piano?
Right.
Dad? Is that you, Dad?
Black and white?
Anyway, I like to go first to get all this lame crap out of the way, so everybody else's will sound like, belong on stage and stuff. Why do chicken coops have 2 doors?
Why?
Because if they had 4 doors, they'd be chicken sedans.
Sedans.
Not a goose.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And, squirrels are kind of pesky, right? They're finicky. They run away all the time. Oh, good for you. So how do you get a squirrel to like you? All you have to
Because you
do...
give him your car so he can shoot up all the wiring. You have to take it to the dealer and take $1 jillion. That'd make him happy.
That's
You just
how
have to
it'll
be a
come
nut.
out. Or you can just act like you're nuts.
fucking triggered Kirsten with a goddamn squirrel
Yeah.
joke.
And so, why don't the dinosaurs talk? Why don't dinosaurs talk?
Why?
Because you're dead. What did the duck say? What did the duck say when she bought a lipstick? She said,
What?
"Put it on my bill." Okay, this is kind of nasty. This is kind of mean. Why did Mozart kill all his chickens? Well, when he asked them to name the world's best composer, all they said was Bach, 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 Bach.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
And
that's
then like a
my
little
life.
friendly competition back in there. What do you call a gummy bear?
What?
Oh, never mind. I read that backwards. Never mind. I was supposed a bear without teeth.
That one was
Bear without
funny.
teeth, okay.
Gummy bears, you can say that backwards. It's
And
funny.
no, I have not had any at all. I have not had any at all. Here I am screwed. Sorry about
I
that,
need a
YouTube.
few.
Now you know. You see why this is so much fun? All you YouTube people come over here. So, besides ouch, what did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn!
Damn, that's
Okay, so and finally we know everyone has spread rumors. But I do have a rumor about the butter. So do you want to hear the rumor about the butter?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh no, well never mind. Come to think of it, I shouldn't spread it. So there we go. Those are my lame stuff. So everybody else will be all nice and stand up. There we go.
yay, Chalice!
Fellas. Good job. That
We
was
love you.
Thank you.
All right, big
Hugs,
hand
hugs, hugs.
Chalice, y'all. Wildcat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Great performance.
Thanks, Jim.
Excellent thing, as always. All right, y'all. Just a couple more little jokes, then open mic again. We got so many people in here. I know y'all got jokes. All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau. They decided to go to the new casino and make a day of playing the slots. Now, after they had been there for a couple hours, they got separated from each other. And several hours later, Boudreaux, he saw Thibodeau walking around the big old bucket full of quarters. Boudreaux said, "Hey, Thibodeau, looks like you've been passing a pretty good time there. I ain't had no luck at all. How you win all them quarters like that?" Thibodeau replied, he said, "Boudreaux, I found me this machine that paid off every time I put my money in it. Every time I put $1, I won 4 quarters."
Oh my God.
Broke even.
Hey, if you think you're winning, you must be winning.
Well, that's
Ain't that right?
actually not bad. If you get your money back, you did pretty well, I guess.
All right, y'all. Did y'all know that Boudreaux grew up to be a Baptist pastor, and Thibodeau grew up to be a Catholic priest? Now, they was good friends. They even had their churches right across the street from each other. But one day, while Boudreaux was putting a sign up in his church in the front yard, and that Thibodeau was putting up the exact same one. And they both said, "Turn now or perish." Pretty serious shit. Now right then, a car drove by and the driver flipped them both off with the bird and yelled, "Get a life!" Followed by a big old splash of water. Boudreaux, he looks up, he says, "Hey Tib, you think we should change the sign to bridge out?"
Perish.
That's a good one.
Kind of like that.
That's a good one.
That was good.
All right. It was a typical South Louisiana afternoon in July. 100 friggin' degrees. And 100% humidity. Hot and wet.
Damn.
Now Boudreaux, he comes home from working at the crawfish farm to find Marie painting the kitchen. And she was wearing some old comfortable clothes and 2 big old heavy jackets in July in South Louisiana. Now Boudreaux, he asked Marie why she was dressed that way and when surely was the hottest day of the year. Marie says, "Well, Boudreaux, look on the can of paint. It says, for best results, put on 2 coats." Gotta follow directions, right? All right, is somebody ready to come up here?
I got some. Nobody else does.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move, and we'll see who comes up here. It's an orange cloud.
Is this thing not on? Oh,
Christian, yeah!
I'm an orange cloud.
All right, everybody.
Oh, dang it. I don't want to be an orange cloud.
Sorry.
Oh.
Nobody see your nipples.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, they're out
You
there.
can see them right there. I see them.
I see them.
I see them.
Oh!
Funny.
It'd be plain as day.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Try clicking on you.
Yeah, that's the funny part. Look at the nipples.
Or pan out all the way and then come back in. That's what helps me.
Or just enjoy the nipples. They're nice nipples.
Good.
That's for you. Texture refresh. Pan out all the way, like out to the end of the sim, then come back with your wheel.
Okay, let me try that.
That's what works for me.
Should I start or wait till y'all get the nipples in?
Start. We can still hear you.
Zoomed in.
Hey,
Okay. All right.
Your nipples aren't stopping us from hearing you.
I can,
Okay, good.
It doesn't affect my ears, but I can see you just fine.
No, if they it gets cold and you stick them in your ears, they might work like earplugs.
Silly.
Okay, do y'all know what I just now realized?
What did you just
too
now
quiet.
realize?
Go ahead.
Am I too quiet? That never
You're not
happens.
too quiet.
No, I didn't say
The Hallmark Channel shows you how to fall in love with men, right? While the Lifetime Channel shows you how to kill them in their sleep without getting caught. Both
That's right.
equally very important, my dears. What, isn't it?
That's so true.
Okay, so I've got a little weather. Yeah, I got a little weather forecast today. There will be a dry sense of humor with scattered sarcasm, spells of profanity, lots of them, patches of exhaustion, and 100% chance of saying, "What the cluck is wrong with you people?" I mean. Okay, so I've got a word of the day for y'all, okay? The word of the day is dipshitiot.
Dipshitiot?
Dipshitiot. That's when they're a dipshit and an idiot all roll into one.
All wrapped into one.
Dipshitiot. That's right. I want y'all to use that word in a sentence today, okay?
5 times.
I just was going to say once.
Hey, did you guys hear about the dipshitiot who made up a new word today?
Shut up. Okay, so a dog and a cat were arguing about who humans like more. And the dog said, well, you know, they have a tooth named after us. You would not name such an important body part after us if they didn't love us. The cat just looked at him and shook its head and said, "You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win this one, you know."
Oh, Siamese.
Hello.
Okay, I may not have 6 friends to carry my casket, but I do have one best friend that will flirt with the 6 guys and make them do it for her.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing at the funeral.
You're flirting.
That may be the best joke told so far.
Okay, well, there was this lady that was visiting over in Scotland, right? And she sees this guy walk up with her, and he has a kilt on. So she goes up to him and says, "Excuse my boldness. Is it true that guys don't wear anything underneath their kilt?" He said, "Well, lassie, why don't you put your hand up there and find out for yourself? Have a feel." Well, she sticks her hand up there and she pulls it out and she's like, "Oh, that's gruesome." He says, "Well, why don't you stick your hand up there again and see if you can get it to gruesome more?" That sounded a little different in my head. It sounded hilarious in my head. I replaced my litter box, you know, with one of those "if it fits, it ships" boxes that you get at the post office. Mm. So now, when it gets full, I just tape it shut and put it on my front porch and wait for someone to steal it.
That's a good plan.
It's a good plan. Okay, that I've lost. Hold on a second. I got another. I got them in different spots on my phone. There. Well. Okay, have y'all heard of the new medication for lesbians with depression?
No.
No, sure never.
It's called Try Dicks Again. But
That's a good one.
Okay, so what do y'all call Santa's helpers?
Right.
Subordinate clauses.
Lawyer joke.
A lawyer joke.
What did Santa say to his wife?
What?
It's going to reindeer. What goes? Oh! Santa walking backwards. What do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus? Goddamn Daisy. Claustrophobic. Goddamn.
Or scared of Claus.
Why did the snowman want a divorce?
Why?
She was frigid.
Because his wife was a total flake.
That's a good one.
What was it?
She was
His wife was a total what?
Oh,
Blake.
That's not very nice.
Blake.
Oh,
Cold.
very cool.
Lost my spot. What do you call an elf who sings?
What?
A rapper.
Oh.
With a W. What's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the ordinary old alphabet?
What?
The Christmas alphabet has no L.
Oh.
No L, no L. Get it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Clever.
What do priests and Christmas trees have in common?
Okay.
Their balls are ornamental. And finally, I know y'all are happy I'm finally done. What do y'all call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa?
What?
A rebel without a clause. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you very much.
All right, y'all take
And hopefully I won't get Nick in trouble for the nipples.
Well, it's cloudy nipples. A little different than the normal ones. Boudreaux and Thibodeau decided to go squirrel hunting one day. They meet in the woods, and Boudreaux notices that Thibodeau did not bring his shotgun. So Boudreaux, Thibodeau, how you going to shoot you some squirrel without a shotgun? Thibodeau says, don't you worry nothing about me. I'll give you plenty of them squirrels. So they split up. They agree to meet back at that same spot in a few hours. Now later on, in a few hours, they meet, and Boudreaux, who had his brand new double-barrel shotgun, hadn't gotten even one squirrel. But Thibodeau had him a whole sack of squirrels. Boudreaux says to Thibodeau, he says, Chef, how you get all the squirrels? I got this here brand new gun, the best that money can buy. I got the finest decoys you can get, and I did not get me not one squirrel. You ain't got no shotgun, got no decoys, but you come back full of squirrels. How you did it? Thibodeau said, well, Boudreaux, it's really simple. I ugly him to death. I just give them the evil eye for a minute, and they fall out the tree, dead. Boudreaux says, by the way, Thibodeau, do you ever bring Clotilde squirrel hunting with you? Thibodeau said, oh no, Boudreaux, I can't do that. Clotilde, she busts him up too bad. That was some of these jokes don't make no sense. Like it says decoy. Who the hell uses a decoy for squirrel?
Duck hunters?
I ain't never used a decoy for squirrel.
Mother was a duck hunter.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas, huh?
Yeah.
In Stuttgart, I mean, I had some relatives that had a hunting lodge, and they used decoys. All I know.
Alright.
I had a
Alright, one more, then we'll do
cousin
another
that painted his
one.
nuts like acorns and used those as a squirrel decoy.
Alright. Y'all northerners, man. That's right, even you a northerner, Than. Northern Mississippi. Alright, Boudreaux had only been working at his new bartending job for a couple of weeks when a man with no arms came in. Some of y'all heard this one already. The man ordered a beer, and when Boudreaux put it down in front of him, the man asked Boudreaux, he said, hey partner, I ain't got no arms. Would you be so kind as to hold the beer up to my mouth so I can drink it? Boudreaux said, sure enough, my friend. He did. Then the homeless man asked Boudreaux to take a napkin and wipe the foam off of his mouth. And Boudreaux obliged. The man then told Boudreaux, he says, if you would be so kind, reach down into my right pocket of my pants and get my money out so I can pay for this here bill. Again, Boudreaux did as he was asked. Then the man asked Boudreaux, he said, by the way, where's the men's room? Now Boudreaux, he replies really quick. Out the door, take a right, 2 blocks down on the corner. They got one at the gas station. I don't know, some of y'all might not have got that. Man with no arms.
Can you help me go?
Some help. Boudreaux said no. Alright, open mic time. I see clouds bouncing. Somebody's behind.
Why not up there behind you?
Why not?
Talking? Am I even talking?
Alright.
Am I a cloud?
You're not talking.
Am I a cloud?
You're
Am I
a
a cloud?
cloud.
Aw, well, that's all right. I'm in the sky. I'm in the sky, boys and girls. So,
Good looking cloud.
thank you so much. I'm so orangey. All right, so
I see you outside.
Elmer Fudd and his twin brother break into a distillery. One turns to the other and says, is this whiskey? And the other one says, yes, but not as whiskey as robbing a bank. That was for you, Fiddler.
Nice.
That's a good one. Whiskey is robbing a bank.
Not as whiskey.
Ridiculous ones.
That is whiskey.
Well, that was ridiculous. All right, I got some crystal meth jokes for you, boys and girls. Anybody here like crystal meth? Not me. But, all right, what do you call it when you what do you call it when you spill meth into your cake mix? Baking bad. Baking bad. Baking bad.
Baking bad.
Yes, baking bad. What's the difference between a sidewalk, a drug dealer, and a prostitute?
Nothing.
Sidewalks crack, don't leave an odor. These are really bad ones. I'm going to do my nice ones later, okay?
Oh, she got nice ones, eh?
Hey, what's the best thing about being a meth addict? Only one sleep till Christmas.
That was a good one.
What do you have in a room full of meth heads? A complete set of teeth.
Maybe.
And what's a druggie's favorite subject in school? Mathematics. Alright, now I have a few gay jokes for you. I won't do all of them, I'll just do a few. How do gay gangsters do a drive-by? They throw Skittles at you and say, taste the rainbow, bitch. How many gay men does it take to screw in a light bulb? It only takes one, but it takes half the ER staff to get it back out.
God.
So, a rock star, a firefighter, and a cowboy walk into a bar. There's no punchline, it's just a fantasy of mine. Son says, what does gay mean? And the dad says, it means to be happy. And the son says, well, are you gay? And the dad says, no, son, I have a wife.
That's very bad.
Of course, gay men dress really well. They didn't spend all that time in the closet doing nothing, for God's sakes. What does one gay guy say to another gay guy sitting at the bar?
What?
Do you mind if I push in your stool? Oh my God, I told you these were bad. Oh Lord!
That is
I knew you'd like that. It was my dirty joke of the night. Why don't gay guys shop at Sports Authority? They prefer dicks.
Dick's snorting good.
But what does a gay say to another gay going on vacation? Can I help you pack your shit? Okay, those were awful. So, alright, this one's pretty bad too. I think this was a hillbilly joke coming up here, but a man goes to the pharmacy and he says, I need some condoms for my 12-year-old daughter. And the pharmacist says, is your daughter really engaging in sexual activities like this? And the man says, well, no, she just lays there like her mother. I think that was a West Virginia joke or something.
West Virginia.
This woman delivers a baby. And the doctor takes this baby and he throws it, smashing it around the hospital room, drop kicking the baby. And the mother's freaking out, being held back by the nurses, screaming, why? And the doctor holds the baby upside down by the ankle and says, I'm just messing with you. It was born dead. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry. That was my worst one. I said it was worse before, but it wasn't. Okay, that was terrible.
You're just getting worse and worse.
I know. Well, a man's visiting his elderly father in a care home, and the man asks how his dad's settling in, and the dad says, oh, it's wonderful, son. I made some great friends. I'm well rested, and at night the nurses give us a hot chocolate and a Viagra before bed every night. When leaving, curious to know about the Viagra, he asks the nurse, excuse me, my dad said you serve him hot chocolate and a Viagra before bed every night. Why? The nurse says, oh, the hot chocolate's to help them fall asleep. And the Viagra is to help them from stop rolling out of bed.
That was hilarious. That was the best one yet.
Joe wanted to buy a Harley motorcycle. He didn't have much luck until one day he came across a Harley with a for sale sign on it. The bike looked better than a new one, even though it was 10 years old. It was shiny and in great condition. So he buys it. He asks the seller how he kept it in such great condition for 10 years. Oh, well, the seller said, it's really simple. Whenever the bike's outside and it's going to rain, I rub Vaseline on the chrome, and it protects it from the rain. And then he hands Joe a jar of Vaseline to go along with the bike. That night, Joe's girlfriend, Sandra, invites him over to meet her parents. And naturally, they ride the bike there. Just before they enter the house, though, Sarah says, wait, I got to tell you something about my family. When we eat dinner, we don't even talk. In fact, the first person who says anything during dinner has got to do all the dishes. Oh, that's no problem, he says, and they go in. And Joe's shocked. Right in the middle of the living room, there's a big stack of dirty dishes. In the kitchen, another huge stack of dishes. Piled up on the stairs in the corridor. Everywhere he looks, piles of dirty dishes. They sit down to dinner, and sure enough, nobody says one word. Well, as dinner progresses, Joe decides to take advantage of the situation. So he leans over and kisses Sandra. Nobody says a word. He reaches over and fondles her breasts. Nobody says a word. So he stands up, he grabs her, he rips her clothes off, he throws her on the table, and he screws her right in front of the parents. His girlfriend's flustered, the dad's livid, the mom's horrified, but nobody says a freaking word. And he looks at her mom. She's got a great body, too. Joe grabs the mom, bends her over the table, pulls down her panties, and screws her every which way but loose right there on the dinner table. She's got a big orgasm. Joe sits down, and the girlfriend's furious. The dad's boiling, and mom's beaming from ear to ear, of course. But still total silence. All of a sudden, there's a loud clap of thunder, and it starts to rain, and Joe remembers his bike. So he pulls the jar of Vaseline from his pocket, but as he stands up, the father goes, okay, I'll do the fucking dishes.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's a filthy but good one.
The delivery's amazing. I love it.
So a blonde, oh, I'm so glad I could be like here. A blonde walks into a dry cleaner's and tells the woman at the counter, oh, I have to have my outfit cleaned. And the clerk was busy and distracted at the time, so she looked up and said, oh, come again? And the blonde said, no, it's toothpaste this time. After playing outside with his friends, a little boy comes in the house and he goes, Grandma, what is it called when two people sleep in the same room and one is on top of the other? And the grandmother's surprised to hear such a forthright question from a little 6-year-old, but she decided to answer as honestly as she could. She goes, well, it's called Sexual intercourse, honey. Oh, okay, said the boy, and he ran outside to carry on playing with his buddies. A few minutes later, it came back, and he was really pissed off. He goes, Grandma, it isn't called sexual intercourses. It's called bunk beds, and Jimmy's mom would want a word with you.
I bet she does.
And my last joke for the night is the teacher tells a class that every Friday she's going to ask a question, and whomever can answer it correctly will be excused on Monday the following week. So the first week she says, how high is the sky? And Ernie says, what the fuck? Nobody can answer that. And the teacher says, well, guess I'll see you Monday morning, class. Second week she says, how many gallons of water are in the ocean? And again, Ernie, pissed off, says, what the fuck? Nobody can know that. And the teacher says, sorry, I'll have to see you here on Monday. Now, over the weekend, Ernie gets an idea, and he paints 2 ping pong balls black, hides them in his desk till the next Friday, and the teacher says, okay, class, here's your question. Ernie rolls those ping pong balls across the floor, and the teacher says, okay, who's the comedian with the 2 black balls? And Ernie says, Dave Chappelle, I'll see you Tuesday. And he leaves.
That was funny.
And that is my for the night, please.
Yay! Very good, very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
Ooh. All right. Marie went to the doctor for her annual checkup. This is the other day.
Anal or anal?
Drew got home that afternoon. First sight that greeted him was Marie, standing naked, admiring herself in the mirror. Boudreaux said, hey Marie, what the hell you doing? Now Marie, obviously proud of herself, she said, Boudreaux, I went for my checkup today, and the doctor told me that I got the breast of a 25-year-old. Boudreaux, not being one to let the chance pass him by, he giggled and says, oh yeah? What did he say about your 50-year-old ass? Again, Marie, of the same bloodline kind of, not to be outdone, answered. She said, well, come to think about it, Boudreaux, he did not mention your name. Not one time. Not even one.
Nice.
Yay, hugs and sloppy kisses.
All right, Boudreaux, Thibodeau, and Abel were sitting around talking one afternoon after enjoying a crawfish boil. And now the conversation turned to what they would like to have people say about them if they died. Y'all, I think I said this one like a week or 2 ago. So y'all might remember it. Abel says, me, if I could hear what they are saying while I'm laying in my casket, is that I was a great doctor and a good family man. Thibodeau said, well, I would like to hear him say that I was a good husband and a great teacher, and I made a difference in the lives of hundreds of little coon asses around here.
Coon asses.
Boudreaux, he thinks for a minute. He says, well, me, I would like to hear somebody say, look, y'all, he's moving. Some bitch is still alive.
Still moving.
Good point. That's exactly
All right, somebody ready?
Who's ready next?
Yep. All right. That sounded
Oh
like
my god,
Jim.
I didn't even know that was Jim. He's dressed so
It is Jim.
Christmassy.
Jim.
Yay!
Let me get the fuck out the
Look
way.
at that Christmas outfit.
I'm locked
I
up.
know,
I'm frozen.
right? Good job.
Flag.
And look
All
how
right,
tall
there
he
you
is.
go.
Luna?
Oh, he is
Did
tall.
Luna come in?
All right, everybody, big hand, big welcome to Jim.
Hi, Luna.
Luna!
Hey, Jimbo. Hi, Lena.
Shit's off again.
I know you know something different about my appearance tonight, and all I have to say is I hope I can get that red to match from my stocking to my hat next time.
You're taller.
Yes, he is. He's all different.
Like
always different.
I'm taller. I'm redder. Anyway, let's go ahead and...
Yeah.
Let's go.
I do not a dwarf anymore. It's so great.
Why?
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't part of your comedy act? Oh, God.
See if you were stripping right now. That would do it good.
Okay, so yeah, I used to look funny. Now maybe I'll be funnier. Thank you for the tip, Kirsten. That's very generous.
You're welcome. One Linden, baby.
Well, that goes with the 69 you gave me last week.
Oh, that was a good one. That was the best joke of the night.
He got jokes. He does have jokes.
I haven't even started yet.
You don't have to start. All I gotta do is that thing again. Do it again.
69 plus 1. Anyway.
70.
Why do gorillas have such big nostrils? They have big fingers.
Big fingers. Oh.
Yeah.
There's a growing trend of older Americans using marijuana in retirement, but I think there's a misunderstanding. I think they're just talking about their joints. If the whole world used a THC gummy simultaneously, there would be peace for at least 2 hours, followed by a global food shortage.
True.
Making plans with the stoners like being with a prostitute. They tell you they're coming, but you know it's a lie. That was a double joke. I can only get if I take THC gummies with my mom. Apparently, I have an edible complex.
Oh, you
God.
Had a pussy complex.
Ooh. My kryptonite. You know you're a stoner when you save food because you know it'll taste better later when you're high.
But that's supposed to be funny.
Been there, done that.
I didn't think that was funny. I thought you were just stating facts.
And now that we're done with the educational part of the program, the pastor asked the little girl why it's important to remain quiet during services. The little girl wasn't sure, so she asked, because everyone's sleeping?
That's a good one.
That is good.
There was a Protestant living in a neighborhood of Catholics, and on the first Friday in Lent, he was grilling a juicy steak. A contingent of his neighbors came over and asked if he would convert to Catholicism, so he agreed. On Sunday, the priest sprinkled him with holy water and said, "You were born a Protestant, raised a Protestant, but today you are a Catholic." They explained it was a tradition to eat fish and not meat on Fridays during Lent, so the next Friday, the newly minted Catholic was grilling a steak again. The neighbors came over to see him sprinkling the steak. "You were born a cow, raised a cow, but today you are fish."
Good one.
That's good.
The pastor came across a circle of boys surrounding a dog, and he asked what they were doing. And one boy explained that they were deciding who gets the dog. The one who tells the biggest lie will take it. Well, the pastor started a sermon about being truthful, which ended, "When I was a boy, I never told a lie." The boys all agreed, "Okay, pastor, you get the dog." The man was having trouble training his dog, and the charismatic evangelist said, "Leave him with me. I'll have him trained in a week." Well, When the man returned, the evangelist threw a stick and said, "Fetch." The dog returned with the stick and was told, "Drop." Then the owner saw it and he asked, "Well, may I try it?" And the evangelist said, "Of course." So the owner said, "Heel." The dog put his paw on the owner and said, "I command your sickness to leave you."
That's cute.
The woman bought a dress that her husband said she couldn't afford. He discovered it on his credit card bill, and he asked why. She said, "Well, the devil tempted me." He asked, "Well, didn't you say, 'Get thee behind me, Satan'?" She said, "Yes." And he said, "It looked even better from behind." That's my set tonight. Thank you very much.
Good job, Jim.
All right, big happy Jim, y'all.
Good job, Jim.
Thank you for listening.
Hey.
Thank you for the tip, too, Kirsten. That was great.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got a quick announcement. We got Crash Country tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and the theme is...
Oh, Derby.
Again, Crash Country Derby, Demolition Derby, yes. Christmas theme again. There will be no Crash Derby hosted by Jim, anyway, on Christmas Day or New Year's Day. But
Nor by Kirsten.
Nor by Kirsten either, okay.
No.
All right, no derby on Christmas Day. Got it.
On New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
On New Year's
And
Day.
those are on Wednesday this year, aren't they?
Guess I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, this will be the last derby of the year tomorrow. On Wednesday.
That'll be the last of the year. Christmas theme.
Damn, last one. All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau walking down the street, and they see an old man walking in front of them. And this old man was walking in such a weird way. It kind of looked like a duck, big old duck. Now somehow this walk was bothering Boudreaux and Thibodeau really bad. So Boudreaux says to Thibodeau, he says, "I wonder why the man walk like that. What could be the reason?" Thibodeau said, "Well, maybe he got into an accident. Maybe broke his hip. Something like that." "Well, what if he has a congenital defect and can't walk because of that?" Now Thibodeau said, "Well, enough of this shit. Let's just ask him." So they run forward to the old man walking in front of him. He said, "Excuse me, sir. We have a question for you. Can you please tell us the reason why you walk like that, all funny? My friend here, he guessed congenital defect. You're a mutant. And I guessed you had an accident. Who guessed it correctly?" Well, the old man looks at him, smiles. He says, "Well, your friend guessed something, and he got it wrong. And you guessed something, and you got it wrong. I also guessed something when I was walking down the street a minute ago, and I got it wrong too." Y'all didn't get that?
No.
Never trust a fart. I mean, ain't nothing gonna make you more funny than something trying to escape. Alright, Boudreaux and Thibodeau. Once again, no, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all one I ain't told y'all in a while. Down in New Orleans, there's a new store called the New Husband Store. It's just off Canal Street where a woman may go to choose a husband. And among the instructions posted by the front door is a description of how the hotel works. Store works. Fuck, Ron. Alright. You may visit this store only once. There are 6 floors, and the value of the products increase as the shopper ascends. Shopper may choose any item from any particular floor, or may choose to go up to the next floor, but you cannot go back down except to exit. Alright, y'all got all that? That's important. Alright, so a woman goes into the husband's store. On the first floor, the sign on the door reads, Floor number 1. These men have jobs. Now, this woman, she's intrigued, but she continues to the second floor, where that sign reads, Floor number 2. These men have jobs, and they love kids. Now, that's nice, she thinks, but I want more. So she goes up another level. Floor number 3. These men have jobs, love kids, and are very handsome. Extremely good looking. Wow, she thinks. But she feels compelled to keep on going. Got to get better, right? She goes to the 4th floor, and the sign reads, Floor number 4. These men have jobs, love kids, drop dead good looking, and they do housework.
Oh, man.
Oh, mercy me, says the woman. I can hardly stand it. Still, she goes to the 5th floor. Floor number 5. These men have jobs, love kids, really good looking, help with the housework, and have a strong romantic streak. Now, we're just going to call her Marie. Marie is so tempted to stay, but she goes on to the 6th floor. Floor number 6. You are a visitor. 31,456,012 to this floor. There are no men on this floor. This floor exists solely as proof that women, I shouldn't say this, are impossible to please. Thank you for shopping. Alright, y'all might think that's the end of it, but it ain't. Please note, to avoid gender-biased charges, the store's owner opened a new wives store right across the street. The exact same rules. The first floor has wives that love sex. The second floor has wives that love sex and have money and like beer. The 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th floors have never been visited.
No, they like that.
Not even once. Alright, who's next? Open mic.
Fiddler,
Bring
come
me
on,
the jokes.
buddy. Let's go, Fiddler.
Fiddler's coming?
Yay, Fiddler's coming.
Okay. Let me jump out the way before we collide. Bam, we collide anyway. Alright, everybody, let's welcome the Fiddler.
Yay, buddy.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I got some jokes, but they're not as precarious as wise. Let's
Were
see.
you even here for mine, or I thought?
Oh yeah, I was.
Oh well.
All right, so it was
I
just.
was curious. That's not nice. That hurts my little feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
What kind of exercise do lazy people do?
None.
Sit downs.
Diddly squats.
Oh, good one.
Diddly squat.
What do you call a pony with a cough?
What?
A little horse. What is Forrest Gump's password?
Chocolate.
One slowest one.
One fullest.
How does a rabbi make coffee? He brews it.
Hebrew.
Oh,
Hebrews it. Hebrews it.
Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. If you think talk is cheap, you probably never have talked to a lawyer.
Yeah, you got that right.
Good point.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about the two artists that had the art contest? It ended in a draw.
A draw.
A draw. Nah.
Where are average things actually manufactured? In the saddest factory, of course.
Oh,
Oh, God, that was bad.
that was sad.
I never make mistakes. Although, one time I thought I did, but I was wrong.
You're wrong.
Thought you was wrong, but you was really right.
I have kleptomania, and when it really gets bad, I take something for it.
Oh.
69% of people find something dirty in every sentence.
Oh.
You know that having sex in an elevator is wrong on so many levels.
Oh.
Not if you do it right.
How is life like toilet paper? You're either on a roll or taking shit from someone.
That's true.
Oh, God.
Very true.
Okay. These are things, say, thinking regarding ignorant people in your life. But first, let me ask. When people ask me stupid questions, it is my legal obligation to give a sarcastic remark. I'm not saying I hate you, but I'm saying that you are literally the Monday of my life.
Yeah. Wow. Monday.
Silence is gold and duct tape is silver. It's okay if you don't like me. Not everybody was born with good taste.
That's right.
Do you think God gets stoned? I think so. Just look at the platypus.
Oh, yeah.
If you find me offensive, then I suggest you quit trying to find me, okay? I clap because it's finished, not because I liked it. You know the difference between a tornado and a divorce in the South?
What?
Nothing. Number one, someone's losing a trailer. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is definitely not for you.
Not for you.
I never forget a face, but in your case, I'll be glad to make an exception. I would like to apologize to anyone I have not offended yet. Please be patient. I'll get to you shortly.
I'm not sure
Shortly.
Right before I die, I'm going to swallow a bag of popcorn kernels to make the cremation a little bit more interesting. My silence doesn't mean I agree with you. It's just that your level of ignorance has rendered me speechless. Sometimes I meet people and feel bad for their dog. Yeah. My neighbors listen to good music, whether they like it or not. Why do we spend so much time looking for intelligent life on other planets? I'd be happy to find intelligent life here on Earth first.
Yay!
Why are we gonna look so far away?
Not gonna happen.
Because we have to.
And that's all I got, folks.
Oh, yay! That was great, Fiddler
All right, big happy.
Awesome.
Yay!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks. I feel like I took too much time up here already, so we're gonna skip me. Anybody out there want to wrap up the show? Or got some jokes to tell? We still got time.
Got jokes, babe?
Lisa? Anything?
Oh, hell no.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap us up with one more joke. One y'all can think about over. This
So
was
do you have
about
a
old
video?
Father
Wait, do you have-
Abel.
wait. Do you have a video of all orange people now? Is it clouds?
No, everybody's rezzed in now.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
come back up here again. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
Let's start it all over.
Let's start all of it at the beginning. Redo it. Redo.
Let's do a 2-hour stretch, huh?
All right. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. Boudreaux. He saw Thibodeau walking into the doctor's office one day. He asked Thibodeau what he was going to the doctor for. Thibodeau says, well, I'm going to get me a circumcision.
Ooh.
Boudreaux said, ooh-wee, that's going to hurt you yet. Thibodeau says, are you sure? Are you sure that circumcisions hurt that bad? To which Boudreaux replies, says, man, let me tell you. Let me put it this way. I had me one of them circumcisions when I was a baby. I could not walk for a year.
Oh, man.
That's pain, though. That's pain.
Oh,
All right, I'll do one more call. If anybody out there, got a joke, even if it's just one joke, you've been thinking about saying it all night, but you ain't had the guts to do it, now's the chance.
How about a
Let's do
real?
it.
Going once.
Yeah.
Okay,
Going
what?
twice.
Can I say it?
Hey, you gotta come up on stage.
Go over there.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I just have one. Okay.
If I have to go up there, you gotta go up there.
That's right, that's the rule.
Ricky.
not
Okay,
on that vase. That vase thing.
What's the? Actually, I've got two. What's a good thing about having Alzheimer's disease?
You don't remember you have it.
You can hide your own Easter eggs.
That is good.
Hey, what's brown? What's brown and sounds like a bell?
What?
I don't know.
Brown and sounds like a bell.
Sounds like a bell.
Dung.
Dong, dong, dong.
Dung. Okay. Also, did I tell you?
totally thought you were just cutting a fart up there and we couldn't hear it.
Oh, did you?
What
Did I ever-
the
did I ever-
Sounds like a dog?
No, brown.
Yeah.
Dung.
B-U-N-G.
Like in
All right, I'm from Canada. We have dung up here. I don't know what you guys call cow
We have
patties.
dung
Oh,
too.
you're from
You know what
Canada?
dog is. They
Dung is shit.
Did I ever tell you guys my Alzheimer's joke?
Yeah, we look
No?
like this.
No,
Oh,
we
did-
can't remember. We can't remember. Did you?
Hey, what's the best thing about having Alzheimer's? You're always meeting new people. Thank you.
That's right. Yay!
All right,
Very
big
good,
hands for
Marty.
you.
Nice job.
There you go, Ricky.
That puts me back up here one more time, but this time it ain't for a joke. It's just to tell y'all thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your jokes with us. Thanks for laughing at my jokes. And thanks for
Pepper pays us every
giving
day.
me all your money.
Every Tuesday, she pays us to laugh.
Now,
One question.
what's the deal, y'all, for next week, Thursday?
Party Thursday.
This
Party Thursday.
That's my question. So you're not gonna do match? You don't want to do match game Thursday?
Oh, it's
Um,
after match day.
What time?
isn't it?
I should know this.
Oh, I don't know.
5 p.m. Yeah.
Wait.
Match game is.
Here we go. There is no match game Thursday. Happily will not be back until after the New Year. So the party is cool.
So what we're going to do is still at the same time, everybody show up and go to the back. They got a park back there, and we're going to have the little party there, DJs, and good times.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun.
Cody, you're on the right.
But why
Alice was doing match game.
No, we didn't know that. Catboy, nobody.
Every time Catboy's not here, I do match game. I even put the thing out. I even put the page out last week.
Yep.
For 2 weeks, I've been talking about it.
I'm sorry, nobody let me know.